this just based on a percentage rate. White Americans, unarmed, are more likely to be shot and killed by police officers in mistakes, shot and killed by police officers in these correspondences than Black Americans. That is a fact.
I totally disagree with her stats. It's actually wrong, and we are going to calculate it.
Sonya Massey did not deserve to lose her life. I'm going to say that again. She did not deserve to lose her life. It is also true that she did throw a pot of boiling hot water at a police officer. That is true. Video that been slowed down. You can clearly see her throwing the water. You can see the aftermath of the water that was thrown at the police officer. So y'all want me to apologize. So here's the thing. I already said in my live earlier, as soon as somebody that's reputable confirms that the video that I seen is fake, then I'm going to issue an apology for reporting on a fake video. If that video is fake, I'm woman enough to say I seen a fake video, believed it, and then spoke on it, right? But until a reputable source confirms that that video is fake, then I know what I seen, right? I'll keep saying, where's the video at then? Where's the video at then?
But I'm glad I wasn't the only one, and I'm glad there's people that can not act on their emotions and articulate and explain shit and not go wild and crazy and just read a headline and make assumptions about someone. It is so sad that people have to play this video again because they viciously get attacked on social media by a bunch of idiots that just read a title, make assumption, don't watch video, read what people say in the comments, and they gather this groupthink mentality and just attack you. It is crazy, and it's really assaults a lot of people like me and her and others' intelligence. Like, you cannot tell us what we did not see. And the fact that people even in my comments are saying this is AI, sweetheart, where? Please give me the link. Give me, like, I need a reputable source to tell me that this is AI, not someone in the comments saying, yeah, this is AI because I said it's AI. It is wild. My question to you guys is, what is the issue if we, regardless if she thrown the pot of water or not, what is the issue that we say that and we still side with Sonya? We are still on her side. What's the issue? Why are you attacking people that say that even though they're on Sonya's side and they know that she didn't deserve that? They know the police officer is in the wrong and that he need to be locked up. So what is the issue? That's my question. Have a proper dialogue, a proper conversation in the comments instead of saying lame shit like, oh, I'm disgusted, or this or that. No, break it down. Because the whole attacking and gaslighting and fallacies and AI bullshit is not kicking it. You need to have a proper conversation and dialogue if you want people to understand you.
Like I said, not that it really even matters showing y'all the clip, because like I said, the goalposts just keep getting moved. It went from I was just straight up lying, I never seen a video clip showing that, to then when you seen the clip, then it turned into, okay, yeah, maybe she did see a clip, but it was fake. Then, okay, well, maybe she did pick up a pot, but she was defending herself. You gonna move the goalpost however you want to. The truth of the matter is, when it's all said and done, the most important part was that he should not have used deadly force. She did not deserve to be unalived. And that was the main point I drove in my video. Yet, y'all selective hearing, you made it seem like I was trying to justify what the police did. I would never.
Same shit happened to me. People accusing me of being on the police officer's side, which is completely wild. And people in the comments so dumb. And no shade to y'all. If the shoe fit, let it fit. If it don't, let it slide. I'm unsubscribing. So you're unsubscribing because I said the police was in the wrong? So you're on the pig side? I meant the police side? I don't think all police are pigs, okay? That's why I want to correct myself with that. They're not, this particular one was, okay? There are some good policemen out there. Let's not act dumb. So, it is crazy. I'm just so glad that I came across this person's video and I'm like, yo, I'm experiencing the same thing. Because it's like a lot of people coming at you and they assume that you're on the cop side and that the reason why this is why she got logged off because she threw the pot, thinking that I think that. No, I don't think that. That's why I made the video in the first place, because people on Twitter, some people on Twitter was thinking that. And I was like, no. It's still the police's fault. He's still at fault. But anyway, this is the last time I'm ever going to address this, but I just really wanted to put that out there for the birds, for the people who sit at the back of the bus, and people that let emotions run them and run their way of thinking. People that read a title and read comments and don't actually watch the videos. You're an idiot. That's what idiots do. So don't be an idiot, be better, and watch it and ask questions before making accusations towards someone. Now let's get into Candace Owens. She was recently on the Neighborhood Talk and she got dragged because she ended up saying this.
That this woman was not mentally there. And even if she did throw boiling water at you, I don't see how saying, she said, I will rebuke you. I think she said, in the name of the Lord. And then he says, no, you will not, because I will shoot you. I mean, that is like very extreme, very aggressive. And he then proceeds to, he says, I will shoot you in the face. I mean, that's just like, what are you even talking about? Over a woman with boiling water. Now, parking that aside, of course, as I have said since the beginning of time, there are mistakes that police officers are human beings. There are mistakes that happen, and the idea that now you're going to use this situation, and all the usual suspects are already involved, we know that Attorney Crump is already involved, to then try to make Black Americans believe that this happened simply because she was Black is pointedly ridiculous. So I am saying to Black Americans today, do not take this bait. Yes, what happened in this situation, I think he's going to have a very hard time, this officer, saying that he absolutely felt so threatened by boiling water that the only solution was for him to mindfully say, I'm going to shoot you in the face, and that's what he did. I think that that's going to be a very steep hill to climb. But the reaction from Black America cannot be exactly what they want. There is a reason that whoever is in control of Joe Biden's account instantly tweeted about this, okay? It's because they think we're stupid. They think we're emotional. They think that we always respond illogically and emotionally, and that it's an easy way for them to shore up votes by saying, oh, look, forget that we've destroyed everything around you and that we got you to burn down your neighborhoods, burn down your neighborhoods in 2020. And then obviously stole a bunch of money because none of that money actually went to making your neighborhoods better. And so now those communities are desolate. Forget all of that, because look, another video, and this means racism is back, and vote for us because we're going to show you how emotional we are. And that's exactly what Joe Biden did. He tweeted this on the heels. He wrote, Sonya Massey, a beloved mother, friend, daughter, and young Black woman, should be alive today. Sonya's death at the hands of a police officer reminds us that all too often Black Americans face fears for their safety in ways many of the rest of us do not. Sonya's family deserves justice. I am heartbroken for her children and family as they face this unthinkable and senseless loss. Jill and I mourn with the rest of the country, and our prayers are with Sonya's families, loved ones, and community during this devastating time. Okay, again, going to say here, this happened in Springfield, Illinois, that the only reason whoever is in control of his account is putting that out there is because too many Black Americans are turning toward Trump. They think too many Black Americans are catching on to the Democrat scam, and so they scan every one of these situations and they leave out the hard facts. And the hard facts are that if you examine this just based on a percentage rate, white Americans unarmed are more likely to be shot and killed by police officers in mistakes, shot and killed by police officers in these correspondences than Black Americans. That is a fact. It is an inescapable fact. There's no way to examine the statistics and not come out with that understanding, okay? And they don't want you to know that. There's never been a time ever on his timeline where he has shared anything about a white person being killed unarmed by a police officer because it doesn't feed their narrative. So stand up to this, okay? And all you have to do is be mentally forthright. Do not fall for the scam. Do not run out of your house. Do not burn down your neighborhood in Springfield, Massachusetts. Instead, demand that Joe Biden make an appearance and let us know who has been in control of the White House all of this time.
While I agree with her, trampling and breaking buildings and neighborhood is not going to do anything, I totally disagree with her stats. It's actually wrong, and we are going to calculate it. The number of people shot to death by police in the United States from 2017 to 2014, this is on statistics.com. So this was in 2023, right? around white people was 425. Black people, 229. Now, how many white people in the USA? Okay, so in America, around 75% identify as white alone and 13% identify as black or African American alone, okay? This translates to roughly 253 million white individuals and around 45.6 million black people in USA. So obviously there is more white people than black Americans, which I'm actually surprised. Because when I was in USA, I was like, wow, this is so multicultural. I felt like, well, I guess this tells you who I hang out with and where I'm at all the time, but I felt like there was way more black people than white people. Like, I hear people say, oh, black people can't get jobs. All I saw was black people working and hustling. Like, maybe a small portion of white people I saw, but majority was black. So that's really interesting. But anyway, I digress. We want to work out per capita because obviously there's more white people. And as you can see by the calculations, black Americans are approximately 3 times more likely to be shot and killed by police per capita than white Americans. Now, does that neglect the fact that Candace might be wrong of people using your emotions, etc., stuff like that? I don't know. I have to look into it more. But I do understand burning down businesses and neighborhoods. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't remember Biden talking about anyone else getting killed by a police but a black person. And that's because it seems to be an issue statistically, right? But it does make me think, because this is such a great issue and it should be addressed. I'm not saying it shouldn't. But I am wondering why Biden never tweeted about Shanquella Robinson.
Legal limbo as Mexican prosecutors seek to extradite an acquaintance of Shanquella Robinson, the North Carolina woman found dead while vacationing in Mexico. Authorities are not currently naming her, but say she is a direct aggressor against the 25-year-old after a video online, too violent to show, reveals Robinson assaulted in her hotel room. Mexico 4:03 p.m., quickly declaring Robinson dead from severe spinal cord injury and a dislocated neck. Robinson's family wants answers.
I'm just waiting on that day when someone can be arrested. That's all I'm waiting on.
That is equally a huge issue. And the reason why I say this is because there was a murder that took place in Mexico. And other individuals involved lied and helped cover up what really happened to Shanquella Robinson. It's a big issue because you're telling Americans that they can go to Mexico, murder someone, and then get away with it and walk on the streets of USA and nothing will happen to them. They won't even get touched. They'd gotten away with that shit and he had not even tweeted about that shit, not once. So it does make me think, if he's gonna talk about this thing, which is very important to talk about, why is he not talking about what happened to Shanquella and how America is showing an example how Americans can go to another country, murder someone and get away with it? Why are they not talking about that? Which brings me back to Candace. Does Candace have a point now? Because he didn't care about Shanquella and it just happened to be a white police officer and a black woman. So is he race baiting? Let me know what you think in the comment section below.